Hi, this is Tapcat. Welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. We had a beauty of a fight last time out. That was a tough one. Now we're back. I'm definitely going to rest. I was going to anyway, and I just noticed our morale is down a little bit. So that just seals the deal. And we're one day away from having two of our people back, so I'm going to go ahead and do that too. And that's fine. We're ready to break camp now. Hopefully I don't get too many injuries, because our supplies won't last if we constantly have to rest. That's for sure. Sorrow and uncertainty swirl across the Valka's face until she finally stands still. What, you ask? Things have changed down here, she says. Rocks have shifted, rifts have opened. I doubt Eyeless did all of this, but regardless, I'm not entirely sure which path to take. We could send scouts out. Scouts, you say, and the ravens near you group up instantly. You send them ahead. They'll at least give us something to go on, you tell Zephyr. Bulwark all around us. You peer into the darkness and see something approaching, which resembles a dredge, a morbidly warped dredge. A woman runs to grab her child, but the thing cleaves both of them with a strange weapon. The bodies blacken and twist upon the ground. Don't fall to these beasts, you shout, charging into the enemy. That doesn't sound good at all, does it? Okay. Let me just kind of start over here and see who we want to bring. So I need somebody who's kind of, defensive, and I think he would certainly qualify. What about this guy? What was his ability again? Ducking and weaving. He becomes invisible to his enemies. He waits for the right moment, so he gets to ignore armor. That's pretty good. And what if I boost him? I think that'll get him another rank on his ability. So let's do that. And his stats really suck, so I kind of want to just boost his strength because, he needs armor really bad, but his whole thing is ignoring armor, and if he's not going to do big damage, what's the point? I could split it, but, I'm going to try this. I hope I don't regret it. Obviously, if I promote him again, I'll give him some love on the armor. Never mind. We'll split it. I don't know. That's a hard one. What is this guy again? Oh, he throws his axe, right? Yeah. All right, let's bring Crummer because he's just too good. And Bercy's a Warhawk. We'll bring him. I need her to... The problem is I almost have to have her and this guy every time because otherwise you don't have any defense. It's kind of a problem. All right, I need one more. So I would say one of these two. And how about I bring him? And we'll see how this goes. I'm a little nervous about this fight. Do I want to promote somebody else? I think that would use up everything I've got. No, I'd have 3 left. I don't know if that's smart. Let's just fight. I should have checked my items. Oh, that was stupid. At least there's only 3 of them. That's something. All right. Well, I tell you what. Oh, you're kidding me. So if I have one, I can't put the other that close. Doggone you. I mean, I guess that's as close as I'm getting, but crap. Well, I don't know. Alright. I'm really torn, because, like, I could come up here and try and take this guy on, but I kind of have the same problem with this bottleneck. Like, if one of them moves up, I'm not sure the other can get there, but I think they can. I'll try. I'll bring her over here. No, I'll tell you what. I'll bring him over here. Let me see. I'm doing this wrong. Alright, we'll see how this goes. So I'll come here. And I could stonewall, but I think it's more important to try to set him up for Crummer. I gotta do some big damage here. Alright. Now I don't know, does he have some kind of ranged attack? You little mind devour. Drains stamina, strength, and will based on difference of wills and feeds warped dredge. So he's probably healing himself, that little bastard. Wow. Well, that was awesome. Alright, I shouldn't have put him over here, but whatever. Remind me again. The problem is... here, I need to just attack. I need to hit this idiot for however much armor damage I can so we can kill him quick. Man, he's almost dead already. I'm in trouble. Can't kill him. I can't kill him. Crap. Here. I'll do this. But it's not good. Okay, so much for me ignoring a bunch of armor. What's my strength? 9. And I don't even have a good chance to do 1, but I guess that makes sense. Whatever. Let me just get rid of all the armor I can. Alright, you. You need to die now. Okay, so that's 1 down. Wait, he's not down. Okay, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. I don't know how to stop it. I don't get it. So he's just invulnerable to getting hurt now. Swell. Okay, what about now? Nice. Okay. Well, he's basically useless now. I guess he can armor break, but... become invisible next to ally. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't realize. It's a whole special ability, of course. Crap. So I can't... Alright, you know what? Am I on it now? No. Alright, I'm going to rest. Wait, I screwed that up. Okay. I'm going to come over here. And my health is wrecked. So I'm really in trouble here. This guy is really strong too. And we basically have one guy with good strength still. So at least he's got some armor, but do I want to move him up in the order? Does that really help me? I don't feel like it does. I don't feel like it does. Holy crap, he moved a long way. Well, I don't have to worry about having a guy with high strength anymore. He fixed that. So now, the best I can hope for is to just wreck this guy's armor. But I could easily see us losing this fight. And I believe now he can't be hurt. Oh no, he stopped. Okay. Well, I mean, this is just pointless. Oh no, I can drain his armor. Fine. Or break his armor. This is my only chance. I have to break their armor until, like, they just have nothing. Oh, this wouldn't even do me any good. Yeah, it doesn't do me any good at all. Okay, I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to come here. Because this guy's probably going to drop. And then I can step up. Oh, no, he took out Crummer instead. Thank goodness. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I have no strength. I have no strength. Actual no strength. I hate this. He's just gonna one-shot kill everybody. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, this will help, but not enough. I'm in deep, deep crap here. Alright, I think I can kill him. But holy crap. And then I gotta deal with this guy, who fortunately is super weak. But so are we, of course. Oh my god, man. So now, what I gotta do, I gotta take away his armor. Because even as it is, I can barely do anything. Here, let me just do this. And then he'll get one more shot. But it's okay, because now I can kill the idiot. Holy crap. They are nasty. Wow. That's a tough opponent. And unfortunately, we have at least 3 people who are injured. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Some of them, like, this guy ditch, whatever, but I rely on Crummer and Volka. 5 renown. Wow, for that fight, I got 5 renown. Okay. Moments pass while you calm yourself from the fight. What in the depths were those things, you ask? But no one answers. The Valka is using her spear to sift through the glowing remains. Her face strains to hide her fear. Look, she points to the edge of a torch's light. The side of the path is a wounded dredge stone singer. You draw your axes, but Zephyr begins to hum. The stone singer responds. Those creatures were like nothing I've ever seen before. They looked like some kind of dredge to me, so does this one. This one is a mender of sorts. You know one of those slags? I know quite a few. Folka gasps and you find yourself growling, but Zephyr ignores the response. She makes a dull noise, almost a hum. The stone singer responds in kind. He says greetings and that he dreamed of you? All of the clansmen and fighters back away and whisper. She's talking to it. Well, what the hell? Ask it what those things were. The Valka again makes unfamiliar sounds like a skald trying to find the right tune, and the stone singer responds. He says they are a nightmare, then something about mercy, and he thanks you. Their language is difficult for me, but I can learn more from him once he's healed. And where do you plan to heal him? In a cart on our way to Manahar. Folka turns and stares at you. I want to hear more. Let's get him in a cart. This is a mistake. This isn't like you. We kill those things, not invite them into camp. The shield maiden walks off instead of saying anything else. Zephyr looks at you. She'll get over it. Zephyr thanks you again as the stone singer is lifted into a cart. He hums something you cannot understand. Well, it probably isn't like Bulwark, but I've been saying all along, I think this fighting against the dredge is stupid, like for them and us. Because there's a bigger enemy. Something else is going on here. The Valka stops to weave patterns with her spear. Moments later, she looks even more confused. I can't determine which path we take now. Folka gets in her face. I'm usually the nice one, Valka, but with those things down here, I'm past nice. You let us down here. Get us out. I mean, yeah. A low rumble comes from a cart. The stone singer is saying something. His stone song has shown him the way. We'll soon be in our world again. A strange phrase, but there's nothing to do but follow her lead again. This is pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. The smell of fresh air alerts the entire caravan to the cave exit ahead. You went too far in bringing that thing with us, Bulwark, a raven shouts. We kill dredge when we see them, not nurse them back to health. We're done with your bloody company. A good number of fighters and even clansmen from Bindal run for the exit without looking back. Folka says nothing, but her silence says everything. Everyone continues moving forward. Oh, they took some of my supplies. I'd kill them for that. Everyone continues moving forward, the fear of the warped, twisted creatures fresh on their mind. You notice something strange about the light coming from the exit. It's not pure daylight. Keep going, the Valka shouts to everyone, then looks at you. Who knows what to expect north of the Wormscale Mountains now? Yeah, it does look pretty funny out here, doesn't it? What in the depths am I looking at, Valka? I don't know. Is this the darkness? The destined day shall come. Well then. So I assume we're going to go back to a Let's group. Whew, boy. So we were going south, and we were like in a swampy area. It looks like everyone's almost ready to move out, Ivor says, walking your way. We're about as patched up as we can expect to be out here. If you have any other business to attend before we leave, now's the time. He tosses aside a whittled stick. And I doubt we'll get out of here without talking to that old man again. I think his name's Joser. Seems he's the temporary leader since their governor was killed. Alright, and then we got the horseborn. So we can't rest, we can't train or anything like that. We can promote if we want to, and then we got these conversations. What's my morale? Good. But I can't rest. I can't get it higher here, it doesn't look like. Let's talk to this guy. So that's it? You're just going to leave us to fend for ourselves? You know we're heading to Arborang. I've been very clear about that. But what if those dredge return, or those flea-ridden horseborn? I'm not sure about the horseborn, but you can count on more dredge. But why? Why are they after Lundar? They're running from something, same as us. But you're running from them. What are they running from? That's what we'd all like to know. Joser's eyes dart around for a moment. Does that mean you'll take us with you? You think about what he's asking. All of you? How many are there? Well, let me think. We got about 50 fighters. That's how many were tucked away inside that great hall you saved. I think that about sums it up. What do you say? Are you ready to sew your banner into ours? Wait a minute, girl. You may have charmed a few other towns into that banner, but this is Lundar. Fine, stay here. We're leaving. Well, hold on. Have you ever heard of haggling? Fine, we'll sew it to yours. Great, then that's settled. Joser, what can you tell us about the old wood? Is that where you're headed? With this many? When he sees you nod, his lips purse and move from side to side. You know what? I really wish I'd have just said we can't take him now. Well, strange things happen in this place. It's a place where people go missing or come back happier than ever. Is it dangerous? You charged into a town under attack by horseborn and dredge. I'm not sure what you consider dangerous. That's a fair point. I guess that means we'll find out. You agree and call for everyone to move out. I mean, where isn't dangerous? Come on. All right. So, I mean, at least we picked up fighters. It's not like they're clansmen. Let's talk to the horseborn. That should be quick. Roek looks nervous as you approach. Why did you attack other horseborn? His eyes dart around and he repeats your words silently, slowly, before preparing his response. Other like me, wrong. Friend, no. You look at Oddleaf to see if she understands, but she only shakes her head a bit. I don't really find it that hard to understand. They were attacking Oddleaf and he feels like he owes her a debt, so he protected her. Fight. Friend, no. Other, wrong. You fought them because they're not your friends? Roek squints while studying Oddleaf's mouth moving. Friend, no. I want to know about you and Deirdre. Deirdre? He whips his tail and stands taller, prouder. Deirdre, mate, me hers, hers mine. When food much again, strong young for Deirdre and me. Oddleaf looks at you with arched eyebrows. A confident man wanting to provide for a family. There's something attractive about that. You smile and shrug before looking back at Roek. If you're going to join us, you have to follow orders. He doesn't seem to understand your words, but your tone makes him step back a pace. You are not in trouble. But we are a herd. Alette is our leader. Oddleaf points to you and speaks slowly. We follow orders from our leader. You follow orders from leader. You cannot be sure how much he understands, but his jaw clenches and he stands straighter. He snorts and kicks up dirt with a hoof. He doesn't seem to like that, does he? No, but he'll learn to appreciate it. I'm glad I had a chance to talk to you. He just stares. Everyone feels awkward at the inability to communicate, so you smile at him. Thank you. He taps a hoof to the ground a few times before trotting off. My best guess is there are different herds like our clans, but they don't really get along. Maybe this herd attacking Lundar was just a particular enemy. Maybe. She smiles and leaves you to your confusion. Yeah, how are you ever going to know? Because he just can't communicate well. So, I mean, it is what it is, basically. All right, let's go ahead and go. There's literally nothing else to do here. It's too bad. I wouldn't have minded resting a day, but get our morale up another notch, maybe. But that's all right. We will make do. This is definitely an interesting sequel, I think, to the original Banner Saga. They've, I think, so far at least, done a nice job of mixing stuff up. There's a lot of new enemy types, you know. So we could rest now if we wanted to. A scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. Strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, "What's going on here?" "This here's a witch," one guard says, "plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick. But we caught her and brought her way out here." The others nod. "She's to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, then cut loose. Been 3 days so far. But she'll die on her own after that long with nothing to eat or drink," you say. "That's not on us," the guard says, "but if you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way." How do you know she's a witch? Everyone looks at the woman who is grinning a toothless grin. She scratches out the tree bark and calls out the dead gods one by one. "If that's not enough," the guard says, "she was seen squeezing mistletoe berries into water troughs. Think I heard that makes you sick." The other guards bob their heads in agreement. Yeah, I want to ask Ersa what she thinks. She smiles and saunters toward the tied woman. She says a few quiet words to the prisoner and looks her over before returning. "My suggestion," she says, "burn her and the tree to the ground." Okay. You know what? I don't know enough. It does seem like this woman may possibly be malicious. And I wasn't around to see any of the, stuff that went down. So, given Ursa's take on it, I'm gonna leave it alone. "We don't like it either," the guard says, "but thanks for leaving us to it." As the caravan rolls by, the woman screams curses and hexes, leaving most feeling sorry for her or scared. I don't know. I don't think burning her in the tree was an actual option. Maybe it should have been. I don't know. Whispers from the clansmen grow in volume with every step towards the colorfully daunting old wood. "Nothing but game trails into this place," Ivor says. "For this many people, I don't like it." He looks agitated, nervous. Glancing around, you notice the other Varl, and even the Horseborn, acting similarly. "Tight places like this don't sit well with us," he says, watching you. "No room to stand or swing, just another place I don't belong." Ivor's growing concern with feeling useless is somewhat puzzling, but you keep it to yourself. For all its majesty and storied past, filled with legendary hunts, the dense foliage and spore-filled air of the old woods. Feels eerie. All right, I tell you what, I think we need to call it here for this episode. I do need to rest at least a little because our morale is getting to be kind of bad. What's our status? Okay, so everybody's healed up. It had been so long since we'd had this guy, I couldn't remember. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'll decide. I'll probably rest one more time when we come back. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.